Hello everyone and welcome back to our Alfred the Great playthrough where it's Crusade time as we take our armies to take back the Holy Lands of Jerusalem. Here we are with our 3,924 troops just about to set sail, which is going to cost us a lot of gold, unfortunately. And a lot of the Christian kingdoms aren't actually involved, unfortunately, which is quite annoying. West Francia, East Francia, Central Francia, none of them are involved as they're all involved in their own little petty wars at present, so hopefully they'll get involved after that, else we could end up getting slaughtered over in the Middle East. We've got some issues. What issues have we got? We've got plenty of knights, haven't we? Haven't we already recruited many? Yeah, forget that. We can create the Duchy of York now, though, so we will do that. Oh no, we can't. We're still very short of money to do so. To the charming Alfred, I have proud through documents both ancient and of less certain province, I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the lordship of Gwent. It's going to cost us 84 gold. Yeah, see it done. At least then we get a bit of something there, at least. Right, now let's send... Okay, we've managed to gain a few more troops. 4,005, but it's going to cost us an absolute fortune to sail around here. It's such a long way for us to go. We're at level pegging in the war so far. How many troops do they have? They've got 13,000. We've got 15,800. So we outnumber them ever so slightly, but they're on home territory. They're used to fighting in that sort of terrain and such. So this... It could be bad. It could... I'm not confident going into this crusade, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's cross some of these. Oh my god, we're losing so much money. Camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from the knights' lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Prince Ethelred and Duke Canuck in the middle of a heated argument while several onlookers edge them on. Deliver a speech about unity to the crowd. Yes, we will do for that. Or we can have them whipped for... No, we're not going to do that. We'll deliver a speech, gain some prestige, and it looks like it's worked, which is perfect. I get up and deliver a speech about how we are all fighting for the Kingdom of England and how we must stand united against our foes. For if we don't, there are many outsiders who will take advantage of our internal squabbles to seize our lands and impose their rule on us. Looking abashed, Prince Ethelred and Duke Canuck apologise and get ready to settle in for the night. We gain 150 prestige, 100 martial lifestyle points as well as improving our opinion of those people, but I think they've got pretty decent opinions of us anyway. And our daughter can now marry the son of the King of Alba, so... Oh, apparently that's not going to happen now. Marriage acquaintance... Or has it just happened on its own? Your acquaintance, Alpin, married princess... Oh yeah, it's just done it on its own. That's fine. Didn't even give us a chance to accept. I can't believe how much money we're currently losing. Where are we trying to improve the authority of right now? Still in Cornwall doing that. I'm going to say because some of those new lands up in Northumbria aren't best pleased. I can't believe how much gold we're losing to sail all this way. It's insane. We could march. I don't really want to have to march through these lands because no doubt we're going to get a huge penalty for that. Have any other troops yet arrived here? And your councillor, Elfric, died of natural causes. Oh, not Elfric. He's been such a hero to us and such a great guy. That's a shame. So we need a new councillor now. At least now we can give our son that position, who I think is the best person for the... Oh no, Earl Leon of Sussex would probably be better. But we're going to go for our son, because he's a High Duke, so we want to keep him on side. And some armies have arrived, which is good. And Queen inspires recruitment. A small harbour has been constructed in Caresbrook, but the Queen inspires recruitment. So focus recruitment for 10 years. Perfect. Awesome. Our Queen has a very good opinion of us, actually, doesn't she, to be fair? How's our son now developing? Our youngest son, Prince Alfred. Still intelligent and pensive as well. Very nice. Diplomacy focus. Very good stewardship. Ooh. Looking at that, he should really go for a stewardship education. Are we still educating him? I think we are, aren't we? That's probably for the best, actually, because we're just good in everything, really, aren't we, as Alfred? So, is this a friendly army that's marching down? Looks like it is. We've still got some way to go. We probably would have been better off marching, but I didn't want to lose too many troops on the way. Hopefully we'll get some money after this war. We can always ask the Pope for money afterwards if we're too brassic, which it seems like we are going to be. We had like 200 gold before we set sail, and now we're down to 24, and we're still not quite here. Let's speed things up and just get there a little bit quicker before we land in Jerusalem. Here we are, 4,000 troops. Ally joins the war. Okay, so at least some more people have joined the war, and so has somebody else, another duke, which is good. Right, so let's dock our 4,000 men straight away here. Let's try and get the shoreline under control. Is this a friendly army? It looks like it is, as well as that one, yes. So there's plenty of ally armies around, which is good. But I can't see any Muslim hosts yet. Oh no, okay, there's one down there, 300 troops. Can we not... Is this not... Ah, it's not actually somewhere to get under siege, so we'll march on to Jaffa instead and get that under siege. Soldiers of the Cross. Our army stand poised to take part in the crusade for Jerusalem. St. George willing, we will soon rise victorious. The blood of the heathens painting the soil red. May St. George lead us to victory. We gain the trait Crusader. Do you know what? I think it's fitting then that we... just for this occasion, as we're not going to get many occasions to do it, let's go into the barber shop and... change our clothes to Crusader. Let's become a Crusader for the day. Is this the best one? Knight Templar? Yeah, we'll just go with the Crusader armor. Apply changes. There we go. Now we look the part. Okay, and is this a... Okay, so there is an enemy army there, which we need to be careful of. That's an ally army by the looks of it. We'll just stand our ground here, sieging for now. We've got Alfred leading it, so we're in a fairly decent position. Or do we march over there to help out? That's an ally army. Or we'll lose men to do so, though. So let's stay where we are. Let's hold our ground and try and actually get something under siege, and then we can march on to Jerusalem afterwards, which we're so close to. Hopefully our allies come out victorious here. And we're now losing gold so much. We're in massive debt, which is not good. We can imprison some criminals. Let's have a look who we've got. All of Ethelred's family lose 15 opinion of you. Who even are you? Mother of Areve Alfwold, who's one of our knights by the looks of it. Okay, and who's the other person that we can imprison? Sabert. Lose 30 opinion of you. He's the Bishop of Hereford. How good of a chance? We've got 60% chance we might succeed. Let's try and imprison him then and try and improve our dread a little bit. Stop some of these peasant uprisings. I can't make out what's going on in this battle, which is worrying. Justice. Sabert has been apprehended and waits for his fate, safely locked in my dungeon. Good. What should we do to you then? Should we execute you? We're not going to torture you. We'll just execute you. This is it's an act of tyranny, causing all subjects to lose 10% opinion of us. We won't do that then. We'll just keep you imprisoned for now. We are losing some troops, but we've nearly got this under siege now. We could get one of our siege lieges in control. And perfect. The ally army looks like... No, the ally army didn't win. They're now retreating, which is not good. So now they're marching towards us. We've had some Warden barracks constructed in Winchester, which is nice to know. We'll keep our men here. Hopefully this crusade doesn't take too long. We are losing the war now, and we're getting heavily in debt as well, which is not good. This is almost under siege though, which means we will be able to march on to Jerusalem. And we got 5 gold from that siege, which is good, because we need it. We desperately need it. Let's march ourselves on to Jerusalem. Let's get the holy site under our control. The Holy Lands. Is this an ally? No, it's a hostile army. And that's the enemy army. And it looks like they are now marching on to us, which is not good. And they've got a hell of a lot more men than us. A hell of a lot more men. Owner is slightly in debt. Defensive buildings. More army commander traits. Higher quality. More men at arms. We've got a better commander. The chances are even, apparently. But I don't fancy our chances. Can we get away in time? If we were to march away, would we get away? We get a bonus now, at least, by trying to retreat. And my god, yeah, they've got way too many men for us, so we're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Where are all the Christian armies at? Where the hell are they? We're getting our arses absolutely handed to us because our armies aren't even anywhere to be seen. This crusade is going to be humiliating, I feel. And who are you? Of West Riding, one of our Earls has died, which is a shame. And an allied combatant has been captured, which is also not good. The Duke of Southampton. So yeah, we didn't suffer a very good fate there. Earl Alfred converted culture, converted to Anglo-Saxon, which is good. Where's all the ally armies at? We've got 13,000. We've now got less troops than them, which is not good. We're losing 2%, which is not good. And we're going to retreat all the way down here, which is not going to be good either. That's probably going to really make us suffer. Okay, we've got some ally armies over here, a couple of thousand. Ah, have Francia finally joined in West Francia? It looks like that could be the West Francian army. I hope so, because we could really, really do with their troops at present. And there are some more people arriving here, the armies of Chester and London and such. To the benign King Alfred of England, I call you to honour our alliance and join me in the Catholic uprising. I'm going to have to decline, I'm afraid. I'm on Crusade at present, where you should be, King Louis. Right, let's march back north and try and join with this ally army here, these ally troops. A couple of thousand there. Yeah, if we can get joint in with those, hopefully we stand a chance. Let's march on to Gaza, as that seems where they're going, Gaza. And then we can go on to Jerusalem afterwards. Hopefully once we join with these, we should have a decent amount of troops. We've just lost half our army almost there, which is infuriating. But here come 3,000 more allies by the looks of it, which is good. I know that we're in debt, but there's nothing I can do about it at present, unfortunately. Okay, now they've decided to march the other way, which is annoying. Can we march back that way? Because it looks like the enemy army is going to follow us. And I'm not sure where everyone's going. There's 3,000 marching onto us, and the others are going in opposite directions for some strange reasons. The AI is so annoying, the AI armies. They just do the most random things. Where are they now going to go to? Are they going to go to this land? No, they're sailing back out to sea for some reason. Let's go get this under siege then. Let's get some of these lands over here under siege instead, just to try and get a little bit of war score. We do have 5,000 troops there, and we've now unlocked a martial perk. Loyalty and respect, spouse's opinion and skills from spouse councillor tasks. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Let's try and max out this tree. Why not? Try and get to peacemaker and gallant. Where are those 5,000 men going? No idea. Just off into the desert somewhere for some strange reason. Rather than getting lands under siege. So we'll get this under siege. It's only a 3-month siege, which isn't too bad. And now they're marching back north. The AI is so... Oh, the AI infuriates me. Why not join their forces to ours and get these lands under siege in northern Egypt at the mouth of the Nile? Why not do that? And we'll get these under siege and we can march east together. But instead they're just... I don't know what they're doing. Who knows? We're going to have to do it on our own with our 2,000 troops, whilst heavily getting ourselves in debt. That's the most infuriating thing about it all. Let's... Okay, we're going to get this under siege pretty quickly, though. And now they're going out to sea again, and now they've changed up. Oh my, what are they doing? What even are they doing? Can they at least try and win this battle against this huge Muslim host? Wow, 6,000 men marching their way towards us. To the benign King Alfred of England, I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of King Custine. I'm going to have to decline, I'm afraid. I'm a little bit busy. My god, that is a lot of troops marching this way, which is terrifying. Siege won though, we got a little bit of gold from it at least. We could march over here, so we've at least got some sort of defensive bonus from the crossing. We've taken a prisoner in the siege as well. Can we ransom them? We can ask for gold, but we're not going to do that. But we can ransom you, so we will do that. Get ourselves 50 gold just to keep ourselves afloat for now. I love how you get all like the wonders of the world, like the pyramids and such on the map. It looks awesome. Like you've got Hadrian's Wall if you go up into England, and the Colosseums in Rome. I think it's really awesome. Ransom accepted. Perfect. Gets us out of debt slightly. Oh, did we actually win that war? We've actually forced them into retreat by the looks of it, which is... Actually, I'm not sure if we have. We're now at minus 14. Unworthy Peasants. While I was in the castle town with Osber, her attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. Osber lifted her head and made a show of ignoring the criminals begging for water. Good, let him know his place. She gets straight arrogant. No child, she gets compassionate. Or yeah, let her keep her. Let her keep arrogant for now. We're busy. We can't be doing with getting the stress at present. And yeah, there's lots of battles going on over there, and it looks like we're getting slaughtered in this crusade. I may just take my men home, because we're the only ones doing anything useful. We could have got all these lands under siege together, and then marched over. Much manpower do we now have? 12,000 compared to their 14,000. Yeah, we're not in the greatest position, are we, to be honest? We're going to get slaughtered. At least we've got a decent defensive position. If we can get this under siege before they get here, we could always march westward to this one, just to get a little bit more... defensive. Oh my god, they've got 9,300 men marching towards us. They're going to absolutely destroy us. If we can get this under siege, at least we can get out onto the Nile, maybe. No, they're going to get to us before we get chance. Marshal impresses vassal. Gains 30% opinion of us, and we gain 75 prestige, which is good. Yep, we're going to get slaughtered. That is a lot of men. We've got a little bit of gold from the siege. We can try and get away. Let's march north and see if we can get away. I think we actually can get away to sea. It's going to cost us money, but I think we can get out to sea before they reach us. Hopefully, no, we're not going to get away in time. Oh, it takes so long to board. And we're going to get absolutely slaughtered by this massive Muslim army. This crusade is an utter failure due to the AI's incompetence. And we've had some allies joining the war. Loads of allies have died. Your councillor Egbert died. Who was Egbert again? He wasn't really impressive anyway, that's fine. We need a new councillor then, let's have a look. Who our new councillor could be. Oh, it's a spy master. Do we have anyone? Wow, look at Earl Alfred of East Riding with his 29 intrigue. That's insane. Yes, we'll definitely get you in there. And now we've got a retreat with our 1,700 men. Which isn't a great amount, is it? Let's march on to Jerusalem. Let's see if we can get it. Well, let's try and make one last... Oh, sorry about that. Let's try and make one last attack on Jerusalem whilst they're busy over here. See if we can get it under our control. If we can at least take the city once, that would be something to take home and brag about, I suppose. And we're going to lose a lot of men by mark. We're probably going to have to go to Gaza instead then first and get that under siege. This is an absolute pathetic excuse for a crusade. It really is. We can try and do a little bit of damage. Minus 43% though. We are getting absolutely slaughtered, aren't we? We're not even getting this under siege. Yes, we are besieging it. 3 months. Shame that we can't go and attack that smaller host, but we can try and do something at least. Hopefully we'll get some allies join us at some point, but it doesn't look like it. Most of them are just aimlessly marching around this land here for whatever reason, unknown to me. Some random reasons. Chancellor fails to handle vassals. We spend 150 prestige, which is not good. At least we've got a hell of a lot of prestige. We need to start using that for something. How come we can't see the besieging here? 2 months remaining. Hopefully we can get that under siege and march eastward. Yeah, they look like they're staying busy over there for now, so maybe we could take Jerusalem. Maybe we could do a little bit of damage. Who knows? This isn't going to take long to fall. And your culture has discovered the fascination banners. A new fascination can be selected. Okay, nice. Okay, awesome. We'll look into that once we finish this crusade. Well, once we've lost this crusade, should I say. We're definitely not going to win it. This is why we shouldn't go for crusade so early on, because there's not enough Christian kingdoms around yet. And the biggest Christian kingdoms are literally not helping in the slightest to help us out. Okay, how much longer till we finish this siege? Your culture is now fascinated by the mustering grounds innovation. Okay, interesting. We've got 29 days remaining in the siege of Gaza, then we can march back eastward. There are some hostile armies. There's an enemy. Is that? Oh, it's not actually an enemy army. That's just a hostile. Oh god, now they're marching east with their 10,000 men. So we need to be careful. We'll get this under siege just to get a bit of war score back. We gain some gold as well, and we have taken a prisoner in the siege, which is good. Can we ransom him? Yes, we can for 10 gold. That's all right. Keeps us afloat. Keeps us above the debt. Can we now march on to Jerusalem? Yes, we can. Where there is an army landed of 1,600 men. Oh, so this is going to be close, but with Alfred, hopefully we can win this. Oh, and we've actually gained some men while marching there. Ransom accepted, 10 gold. How is this battle going? We may be able to win this. It's going to be a close affair, but I think we can just edge it. Yes, we are just going to edge it, but there are 10,000 Muslims marching from the west, which is not good. They're going to absolutely slaughter us. How is the manpower now looking in this war? We have 18,000, 13. Okay, so we've got some new allies in the war. It's just a shame that they're nowhere to be seen, and they're just doing stupid things, and we've managed to win that battle, which is perfect, but our vassal has been taken prisoner, which is not good. But at least we've won that battle. We've managed to not shame ourselves. Alfred has been good on the crusade. We can't take that away. Alfred has done a good job in this group. We're the only people who have. We need a new chancellor. We'll go for you. Why not? For now, you'll have to do, I'm afraid. Not really got much else. We've got several issues. We've got 2 prisoners that can be ransomed. 1 for, wow, 91 gold. We'll do that. Get ourselves a bit of money. And 1 for 30 gold. Perfect. We're going to get 120 gold. Get ourselves out of debt. That's a hell of a lot of men coming. Should we get ourselves out to sea? Which is going to cost us a lot of money. Or should we just retreat? Ransom accepted. I don't know if we'll get out on time. We are an organizer, though, so we can march quickly. We are going to lose men by doing so. Let's just try and march out of the way. Just to try and avoid that huge army. And we've managed to accept that ransom of 94. Yeah, they are chasing us down, which is not good. I doubt we're going to get away in time. We can try. Let's see if we can get out to sea in time. I don't think we will. That army is going to catch us. Yeah, and we're going to get slaughtered. Again. I think I'm just going to take our troops home, guys, because Well, what the hell are the Allies even doing? I've got no idea what the rest of the Christians are doing. They're just sitting around doing God knows what, whilst we get our Englishmen slaughtered, defeat. There we go. Watch ourselves march away with our 1,000 men left remaining to us as we march back down here to get this under siege, but what a wasted amount of time. Do we just take our troops home? I'm very tempted just to take the troops home. I don't see the point in this. We're getting still. We're at minus 29% now, though. So we have managed to siege some lands. Why not? Let's march on to this one here and get this under siege. We can try and do something. Hopefully, our other allies will get to us soon. Task finished. Perfect. We've managed to increase the county control in Cornwall. So let's shift all the way back over to England, just to send him off somewhere else, as we know we've got a lot of problems elsewhere that need sorting out. So, where should we send? Wow, there's quite a few areas that need sorting out. Nottinghamshire. Is Nottinghamshire actually ours now, then? I'll send you there, then. I thought Nottinghamshire... Oh, we've actually must have inherited Nottinghamshire from Northumbria, because that was still part of Northumbria not so long back. So we've managed to inherit a bit of land, which is interesting. But yeah, let's try and sort out that. I suppose we've got Viking rulers and such and people still there, so we're going to have to try and get them back on side. Who has now joined the war? Okay, so we've got the King of East Francia and King Al. Okay, so East Francia is involved. So how many troops does he have? 6,000 troops. Well, hurry up and get them over here then, you bloody idiot. We could really do with those Germanic troops. Desperately. I'm just going to cross some of these off. They're just annoying me when they keep popping up. There we go. Hopefully they'll stay away for a while. Maybe we can get a bit of war score by getting this under control. To the false King Alfred, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying your taxes. Once your coffers are dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you were treated as more fairly. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Great. So now we've got a peasant uprising back home, which is not good when we're on Crusade. Well, can we... We've got no men that we can raise either. So this isn't good. How big are these armies back home that have raised up? 400 and... Can't see what they were. We're gonna have to sail home. We're gonna have to bring the men home. Sorry, boys, but we've played our part in the Crusade. Now England is in jeopardy, so we're gonna have to return home, which is gonna take us ages. The peasants could end up getting a lot of power in that time. We could call our allies in. The King of Alba to help us sort this out. Why not? We may need him. We'll call him in just in case we can't get back in time. And then we're not going to take part in the Crusade. We did our bit, and it didn't work. Excellent. The Alba King is going to help us out. Next time there's a Crusade, we're staying home. We've managed to catch an enemy combatant, though, which is interesting. We're at minus 28 still in the Crusade, so we've got no chance of winning that. Where's that army sailing to? Ah, to join the other rebel faction. Okay. That's fair enough. How far away are we? How much longer is it going to take for us to get home? Probably a long time. Enemy ally joins the war. Yeah, well, seen that coming. Aha, here we come. Is this us? Oh no, that's the Alba, Kingdom of Alba army, which are going to sort out this peasant revolt for us by the looks of it, hopefully. If we're lucky. I'm guessing we're still quite far away. Servant of honesty. I was shocked when I caught Alfred trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Reeve Guthfrith. He confessed he had thought he could get away with it, but now knows it was wrong. Honesty will serve you best in the long run, child. Yes, an honest prince. That's what we want. Outliving a child. Oh no, I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have children of your own one day, but now none of these things will ever come to be. Rest in peace at Little Osber. We're getting 42 stress, which is not good. Ah, she died in the siege of Winchester, unfortunately. Where are our troops? We're taking a hell of a long time to sail home. Is this us? Where are we? Oh my god, we're still so far away. We're not going to get home in time. I've got to hope that Alba help us out, because I can't see us getting back in time to stop this. We can have one more point to spend. Let's go for Peacemaker. Peace acceptance plus 10%. That could come in handy with this peasant revolt, to be fair. Can't see how many men they've got here. 1,600. They've got more men than we have. Hopefully they're going to be poorly trained, though. Ally left the war. Lots of people are leaving the Crusades now. We've got our men home, at least. Notable guest has arrived who's blinded. Oh, okay, so he's got claims down in Spain, which is interesting. In Iberia. Let's clear all these. Right, so how many troops do we have here? 1,400. Let's march on to Winchester, lift the siege. Can we decide to leave this war? I want to leave this war. I don't want to be part of this crusade anymore. We're getting horribly slaughtered in it because the AI had worked properly together. We could have easily have won that crusade, probably. We've got a lot more manpower, but unfortunately it's not to be. Can we call upon any more men now we're home? No, not at present. Not with it under siege, unfortunately. Let's lift the siege then on Winchester, and then we can march on and put this peasant revolt down. The siege of Winchester is won. How many men do we have? 1,500. I'm confident with Alfred's superior commanding abilities that we can take down this peasant army here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. No, there we go. We're going to absolutely slaughter the peasant army and end it, but that did mean we had to come home from Crusade, but that's fine. I'm not going to even bother taking part in that. Enforce commands. Yes, there we go. Taking care of you. You're now our prisoner, so I'm going to actually... Let's see. Can we execute you to make an example of you? We will gain some stress. We gain some dread. It's not the right guy. Or we can ransom this guy for a favour. No, I'd rather not. What about if we were to execute you? Do we suffer anything? He's known as a criminal because he revolted. So we can get away with it. So we'll kill you instead. We'll leave the other guy for now in our custody. Can I disband this army? We're not going back to help in that crusade. I'm not getting involved. They've been slaughtered. We tried to play our part and it didn't go well. I'm going to change Alfred's clothes back as well. We don't need to be in our Crusader outfit anymore. I'm trying to remember what I was in. I used some of the foreign stuff, I think, because it looked a hell of a lot nicer, to be honest. Where was it? It might have been down the bottom. Which one was it? I think it was one of these, wasn't it? Yeah, that just looks really nice. So apply change. Perfect. Right. But we will end this episode here with a absolute utter failure of a crusade. As well as they were, really, weren't they? To be honest, they were never a great success. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.